Hello guys, in today's video I am going to be explaining why Slap Battles has kind of fallen off and why it's getting unpopular. So, this game's been around for about a year and a bit now, probably more. And, you know, it's seen its prime and it's kind of falling off now. Why? Nothing's really changed. They've added new gloves, they've kept old ones. So what's happened? Well, I have 4 reasons why Slap Battles is kind of falling. Because a couple months ago I had 50,000 slaps, and I played a couple months before that. But now I only have 25,000 more slaps, so why is this? Let me explain. So, the first reason, new gloves. These new gloves are becoming an issue. Like, from even here or something. Actually, you can go all the way back to Spy and Detonator if you want to talk about bad badge gloves. But ignoring those, it really started around here, Rattlebones. You needed 1,000 candy cones or whatever from the Halloween thing. It's only obtainable during Halloween. And only around 20 of them are on a map at a time, and there's so many dream users stealing them all. So it was really hard to get Rattlebones. Charge, you need to have 5 kills and a win in the same match in Slap Royale. Tycoon, you have to stay on the plate for 10 minutes trying to stop everyone from killing you. Spectre doesn't work. And you get what I mean. They're hard to get. Okay, but they might be good. Rattlebones literally just spawns a skeleton out the ground who doesn't even target one person, he just goes for someone. And he can get you too if you're near the target. Charge, it just like charges into someone. It's alright, but it's really hard to get. And Tycoon, terrible. You're gonna die before you can do anything. And if you're not at 500 points, if you don't have an auto clicker, someone's gonna self-destruct it before you can do anything. And they've got worse and worse as they've gone along. You know, these were alright. They do alright. These, however, terrible. I had to slap someone 200 times with RNG to get this, and it's meant to be like 1 in 70. Hold on, hot chocolate. And it doesn't even slap them in one direction, so you could have them on the edge and they would go backwards and then slap you off. Face, you have to sleep for an hour, trying to avoid all the errors and overkills. Voodoo, you have to be a ghost for an hour. Hopefully that jet doesn't come along and kill me in the tree again after 55 minutes. Goofy, you have to have another Goofy and a confusion ability at the same time. Leash, you have to have the entire server, a full server, with demonic, cult. And Sparkly, you have to have a ton of things slapping you at once. That's how you got the confusion glove. You have to have like 10 abilities at the same time with 10 gloves. And it's practically the same here with Conveyor and Reaper and Dream and I don't know. And then Kinetic and Berserk, you have to like use Stun and then you have to charge yourself 50 times or whatever. And it's really annoying. So, we concluded that. But what about the slap gloves? I mean, you don't really have to work with them. You can just take them. Yeah, that's the issue. You can just take them. And they make these really annoying ones. They're not even good, they're just annoying. I mean, look at this. Track will literally home onto someone. It doesn't matter if they can run away forever. They'll just explode after a bit and probably knock them off the edge with that RNG. Booster. It literally attaches a thruster to them. Ping pong, it shoots a snowball or whatever. Probably not a snowball, but you get what I mean. Baller spawns this guy, he throws balls at everyone. Whirlwind, I have no idea anymore. Oh, right, yeah, you turn into a tornado and yeet everyone. You see what I mean? They're all terrible. All insanely overpowered, which makes them terrible. Alright, point number 2. The game's repetitive. No matter how many times you play the game, no matter how many times you use a different glove, it will become the same slapping simulator after a bit. There's only so many times you can go through that red portal and slap some people with a different glove and say, hey, this seems kind of like another glove. Because they're running out of ideas. And the entire concept of the game is to slap people. And it's gonna get boring. And, you know, the secret gloves, I mean, they're not really secret once you've told everyone where they all are. So, you know, just not that fun. Fine. Well, thirdly, the people. This is the community who got this issue. But even if we remove the community, it's still the game's fault for 3 of these. So it's like the first, second, and last point I'm gonna make. But this is the community. People are not like, oh, GG, that was a good kill. They're like, oh my god, you killed me, I'm gonna report you. And not even like that. They're toxic. There's toxic people who aren't even like bad at the game, but they're tryhards who have that one overkill or error friend with them. And half the time they're gonna use killstreak or reaper because they know they can't die when they have that friend. And then you also have the one-shot, who are the people with error and overkill, who will just stand in the middle and chase after anyone who spawns in, making everyone run away to the Slapple Island, where that default guy will jump down and kill everyone. It's probably going to be the one-shot, and then they're going to jump off to use the one-shot again when everyone spawns back. Let's move on to our fourth and final point. The game is pay to win. Yeah, I said it. This game is pay to win. I mean, come on. That costs 750 Robux to click it and it makes a noise. So then you can go into the game and use the same ability as something that is free and only requires like you to sleep for 10 hours while you have an auto clicker on. Like, this looks like an error. You can go really fast. And then you can become god handsomely. It's like the ultimate. Oh god! And this rock is a one shot too. So it's just really goofy. And I mean, you've got overkill, 1,000 Robux, spectator for 150, and ultra instinct for 650. I mean, that just one shots people, and that's a 50% dodge rate. Half the time someone slaps you, you'll go behind them so you can slap them off. And it's more than 50% if I'm being honest. Like, 75% of the time they're gonna dodge all the way. Those are the 4 points for slap battles falling off. Of course there's gonna be more that you might sweat out. If you wanna put it in the comments, feel free to. So, until then, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.